Hello, and welcome to my channel. My name is Doodle Robot, and today I'm going to do a video. It's not going to be today. It's going to be over the course of several days, weeks, whatever it takes. We're going to do this heart picture in Johanna Basford's Magical Jungle, one of my favorite books, and another one of my favorite books, World of Flowers. We're going to look at some altered pages there. So, this is inspired by Olga Rani and her weekly challenge. And this week, just today, this morning, because it's Sunday here, and, it's my tradition to wake up and see what Olga Rani's channel has to hold for us. So, and I usually don't participate because I'm way too slow to finish a piece in a week, but I'm going to try. I'm not going to put too much pressure on myself to finish, but hopefully I can. But if not, it'll just be a cool altered page video, I guess. But yeah, so we're going to look at World of Flowers. We're also going to look at this graffiti art coloring book by Jeremy Elder. So today's new prompt was for heart. And I'm sorry to say, probably unlike all the colorists out there, I hate hearts. I am not a 12-year-old girl, and I don't want to color a heart. So, sorry if I've offended you. Not meant to. You do you. I'll do me. Alright, so I've decided that I'm going to treat it kind of like I've treated some other altered page books that I have in Johanna Basford. Now, I'm not really fond of the wallpaper pages either. And so, I see myself possibly finishing World of Flowers and possibly finishing Magical Jungle because I like the books that much. There's just some pages that, I'm not that fond of, so I got to figure out a way to do them that will make me want to do them. Now, this was a page with just this flower design. It was just tiny flowers all over the place. And I'm like, there's no way I'm ever going to do that. I've got to change it into something I like. And I did. I'm very pleased with this. This was for May the 4th holiday. That's probably not a real holiday. It's an unofficial holiday. But I figure, if I can... Now, I colored every single flower and leaf there. I just used colors that fit, and I could have used any scheme. So if I hold it up, you can see that I did color every single flower and leaf. I even blended colors. I mean, I got all crazy with it. But to do like the same thing over and over for the whole page would have been hard. So this way, just by drawing something on there, I broke it up. So here I could use a purple color scheme. I didn't do any blue. Here I could use Baby Yoda color scheme, Baby Yoda outfit color scheme. You get the idea. I did a similar thing, although the heart is going to be more like this. This was a mandala that I wasn't particularly fond of either. And so I changed it into the Star Trek symbol. Because it was round and it had like this thing in the center, I'm thinking, oh, okay, I could, it just worked in my mind. So I altered it, but didn't alter it. Again, and I colored every single flower. Sometimes I blended colors. Sometimes it's block coloring. There's blended there. There's block coloring here. The backgrounds are block colored. But I didn't have to do the same thing over and over. Here I did red, here I did blue, here I did yellow. So it mixed it up for me. It's kind of like tricking my brain into wanting to do it. And it was only round. The outside like little design things are more Star Trek symbols. I'm going to try to remember what they are, but I don't know. I know that's a Klingon symbol. That's Vulcan. I don't know. That's like Andorian, I think. And this is whoever I'm missing. Romulan. I had to look those up because I didn't know them. The only symbol I knew was the Klingon symbol. So I had to research. And then I just kind of squashed them all into a design that, pointed out to fill up the page, basically. So I'm going to do a similar thing with the heart in the other Johanna Basford book here that's reminiscent of those ideas. And so I was looking in Jeremy Elder's graffiti art coloring book, and I knew, I want to fill this area up. It's awkward. It's empty. So I want to fill that up. So I was thinking something dripping. So this page, I know this stuff is hard to see. What does this say? Dance. I like, this is just kind of a squiggly wavy line around it with some really simple oozes or drips. I like that. We're going to do that. I like a lot of these backgrounds. So that's, it's very graffiti-esque to have, a pattern background or a brick wall, and then paint your graffiti stuff on top. So I think, now remember this I'm trying to do this in a week. We're gonna have to cut corners somehow. We're gonna have to be creative. So I think I'm gonna lay down some silky gel crayon, just a color, whatever color. It's gonna be dark. I think it's gonna be all dark colors, not heart colors, not happy colors, because yuck, I don't like hearts. So some muted, boring color. And then I think I'll do, in a darker color, I'll do some kind of pattern on top. Now this is like circle pattern. I don't know if I have a circle pattern. I don't know if I want to do a circle pattern. I'll just look and see what stencils I have, and I'll pick one. And then that will also be silky gel crayon. And the next step, I think, would be to paint. And I think I'm probably just going to freehand it, because I will have done the silky gel crayon and color it. So I think with acrylic paint, I think I'll just freehand this wiggly kind of thing here onto there, and then I don't know if I'm going to paint, color pencil, I don't know what medium. It's going to have to be something quick. This is a big page. And I'll probably look through here for more ideas on what I might do. They put a lot of textures, like this has a horizontal line kind of pattern, not texture, pattern in it. So maybe I'll think of what I can do in the heart rather than like shading and blending and coloring all those flowers, which seems like it would take a long time. I'll have to figure out how I can do that quickly, but still have the really clear heart shape, just altered into something that I could stand to color. So that's kind of our goal. I will pop on, I think, now and then to show you where I am. I don't think I'm going to do any like how-tos. We shall see where it ends up. My phone has trouble, like, I don't know what they call it, compressing or compiling or whatever they call it, separate videos together. So I want to kind of limit that, especially in time duration. So that's where we are. I'm going to attempt an Olga Rani challenge, try to get it done in a week. If not, it will have still been inspired by her, and it'll be a cool page, hopefully. All right, I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, so like I said, we're gonna look at kind of step-by-step things. So, not step-by-step, this took a long time, but I have done it all in one setting here. It's still Sunday, so we're hopefully going to make it. In the background, I've done just two colors of silky gel crayons, a gray and a black. And the pebbly things are just a stencil that I had. And then I used my Ohuhu acrylic paint marker, black, to kind of do the outline of the heart, just like I showed you. Kind of here. My style is a little bit different than Jeremy Elder. But yeah, we did that around the heart, and now I'm going to go in and continue the black all throughout the little negative spaces of the heart. I don't know what I'm going to do with all the stuff inside the heart yet. I do think I have a plan for the outside, or kind of on top of the heart. I think I'm just going to paint kind of graffiti, scratchy style, a little blurb there. And then I may go around this, all this stuff that I did with another color, red, pink, something like that. I don't know yet. We'll just, it's going to have a life of its own. We'll see where it goes. So I'll hop back on a little bit later. I'm going to take a break now because I've been doing this for hours and hours. and contemplate my future coming life. I have a lot of decisions to make. I've talked about that in my other videos, so like where I'm going to live, what I'm going to do, stuff like that. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so I thought I would give you a shot of it all. In the background it's black. And from here I'm going to go with some red paint now. So I'll see you back here in a bit to see what I did with the red paint. Alright, so my dryer's going, so I hope that's not a lot of noise for you, but I've kind of laid in the red saying that I wanted to say. Unfortunately, the paint was transparent, and I'm like, great, I gotta get a opaque paint to go over it, but now that I see it dry, I'm like, oh, that's not bad. So I think I could work with that. I think now I'm going to get some acrylic paint markers, Posca, Ohuhu paint markers, whatever colors I have, and I'm going to do some design work with the symbols and letters that I've written. So I will meet you back here pretty soon. So I thought I would show you right now where we're at. I'm very uninspired by those flowers. So, you know, like I said, this project was going to take on a life of its own. I didn't really have a plan beyond putting the background and the kind of drippy graffiti things around the heart. So the flowers in the background of the heart basically is going to be an exercise in mark making, as is me going over the I hate hearts symbols there with various Posca and acrylic paint pens. It's going to be very sketchy, that part, the part around the symbols. And then I think in regards to the backdrop of the heart, the flowers and leaves, I'm just going to go in with other shades of purples and just make lines and dots and little designs, like I said, making marks. So that's kind of, it's the ugly phase right now, I feel. So I'll meet you back here in a bit. Okay, we're back, and I am done, I think. I'm going to zoom you in a smidge more. I don't think there's anything else I want to do to it. So, what materials did we use? Oh, and by the way, I started on Sunday. It's Wednesday, and it's done. I know I worked on it a long time Sunday. I'm not sure that I worked on it Monday. I don't think I did. Or Tuesday. But I did work on it today, Wednesday. Now, I had Tuesday and Wednesday off work because, we'll just say mental health days. So, I've been working on it for several hours today on Wednesday, but I finished an Olga Rani piece within the week. This is a momentous occasion, people, momentous. So, what did we use here? And it's altered, like I said, because I hate hearts. I don't want to do a heart. So we have to alter it. I could have chosen from Lulu Mayo. I had some from Lulu Mayo picked out and some from Rita Berman. But I thought people might have heart attacks if I did that. So, and I'm already altering a lot of pages in the Johanna Basford books. So I think, you know, if I ever finish this one, it's not going to stand out too much. And I'll show you some previous ones from this book that I did. But what do we use here? In the background, we got two silky gel crayons, just a gray and a black. And then we've got all of these. I still have all my stuff out. We've got all of these Ohuhu acrylic paint markers. I love these things. They're great. And we've got two Posca pens from Blick and one Tombow. The Tombow is just, remember I said I let this kind of take on a life of its own, and I just went with it. Oh, by the way, it says, I hate hearts in the heart, in the drippy heart. Okay. I used the Tombow. I was going to go in with gel pens and like do something with the flowers and leaves, but I don't think it needs it. It would be too busy. I just differentiated this part with the Tombow. This is one coat, and inside here is two coats because I wanted it a little bit differentiated. I like how I saw kind of a heart shape here. It wasn't hard because I drew the stuff in the heart shape, so it was going to be like that. But yeah, very limited mediums. I didn't use that much stuff, so yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that. And like I said, I don't think this one, I haven't even dated it yet. I got to do that. I don't think this one's going to stand out too much from my plans for the book. I did have to be careful here, especially with the water-based markers, as I really like this double page spread here, which, in center here, somewhat in center. I really like this double page spread, and I want to, I want to do something serious with that. Probably not going to alter it much, except maybe put in some mountains or water or something, I don't know yet. But I had to be careful so as not to have any bleed through. But like I said, I do plan on finishing a Johanna Basford book, and this is like probably my favorite ones, although World of Flowers, I like that one too, a lot. Other ways I've altered this book, I've shown this before. I added fish, and I added the little alien on the plateau there, and I added some plants somewhere. I can't even tell you where anymore. I don't remember. But the other one that I altered is kind of graffiti-esque also. So we have Owl Elusive Owl Illusion. So I don't think that anything I did on the heart is going to like be drastically different than my plans for any of the other pages. So I think it will work out fine. This is Owl Elusive Owl Illusion. This was just like a random flower and leaf page. All I could see though when it was like a Rorschach test, all I could see when I saw it was this owl, and I'm like, I got to do something with the owl. So we did. And then my, altering the book pages kind of began. I actually started both of these, the owl one and the alien underwater one, at pretty much the same time. Because I kept flipping back to the owl one while I was working on this one. I'm like, okay, I got to do something with this. I have a plan. So I don't think my heart page is really going to be that different from anything else that I have in the book. So I want to thank you for joining me. I want to thank Olga Rani for having her challenges. And finally, I did one in the time frame. Very proud of myself. And I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you next time. Live long and prosper. Bye-bye.